So you want to hear my hot take on plus size travel and why I think every plus size traveler should get a free second and even third seat on an airplane?
Excuse me, miss, what the f did you just say? Plus size travelers should get a second and third plane seat for free just because you don't fit into one normal plane seat? Oh, hell no, my boy. I'm gonna have a field day with this one. Alright, Monk Army, welcome back. Today I'm talking about this fat TikToker who is demanding that the FAA, who runs policies for airlines, allows fat travelers to get an extra few seats just because they don't fit into one seat. Well, my fucking god, do we have a case of main character syndrome today. This person's name is Jalen, and I really want to hear her out and see what she has to say. So let's see her justifications for this.
So you want to hear my hot take on plus size travel and why I think every plus size traveler should get a free second and even third seat on an airplane? Then you better keep watching and sign my petition to make some real change.
A fucking petition? Really, Jalen? You think a change.org petition is going to help your fucking case? You've got to have dementia under all that plus size if you think making a petition on change.org is going to get the FAA to change their policies and give you something other people don't get just because you've chosen to be fat. I don't care what anyone else tells me, saying things like, oh, but Monk, fat people don't choose to be fat. Some people have health conditions and it's really hard to be skinny. Shut the fuck up. No issue on the planet apart from the education system pisses me off more than fat people demanding extra shit just because they're fat. As Noel Diesel once said, eat big to get big.
Let's just state facts. Plus size travelers need more space. And many people agree that plane seats are too small, even for the average size person.
Okay, well this is the first somewhat W she's taken in this video, but it still makes no sense. I'm 6'1", so I'd call myself a decently tall person. Whenever I sit in a plane seat, sure I don't really have that much leg room, but I just suck it up. And also I can fit in the seat just fine. Because the way I think about it, right, commercial air travel has really only been around for a few decades, and especially being as cheap as it is. 100 years ago, people got themselves filthy and full of disease because they had to travel on boats across the country. People used to spend 6 months at sea to travel from London, England to Sydney, Australia. But now for just $1,000 or less, you can go from Sydney to London in less than 24 hours in the air. That was absolutely unheard of a century ago. Jalen, you are so fucking lucky that you even have the privilege of air travel at such low prices we have them now. And your ungrateful plus size ass is now complaining because you ate too much and you don't fit in the seat? You know what this sounds like to me, Jalen? A problem that you and only you have caused, and you and only you can fix. No one is responsible for this problem but yourself. Airlines have made it so they can fit 200 people in a commercial plane, and they aren't gonna give a fuck that someone who chose to be overweight wants a free plane ticket, which means that they're gonna lose money. This is probably the most brain-dead video I've ever watched in my life.
As a plus size traveler myself, I know how uncomfortable and unsafe it can be to squeeze into a tiny airplane seat. We are not asking for special treatment or luxury accommodations.
Yes, the fuck you are asking for special treatment. You're just a normal person like anyone else who is demanding that they get more for free than everyone else just because you're fat, which is special treatment. And also, you're asking for luxury accommodations because why the fuck should you get an extra seat to spread out on when little Timmy, who eats healthy and isn't gonna have a heart attack by age 40, doesn't get an extra seat? You see where I'm going with this? You can't just expect free handouts because you're a bigger person. And I would be more sympathetic if there was actually something wrong with you. Don't get the wrong idea from this video. If there was someone who is disabled or has like a major injury that prevents them from sitting like a normal human and needs disabled sitting in a special area just for them, then I'm all for that. I'm all for changing the policies and getting airlines to do that. I'm a firm believer in accommodating people that have special needs. But you, Jalen, do not deserve special treatment at all. You are big, you are fat, and you have chosen to be that way. No one told you to do that. You did it all on your own. Don't sit here playing victim when the situation you're in now is a result of every life choice you've ever made.
We simply want enough space to travel comfortably and safely without fear of being discriminated against because of our size.
Shut the fuck up. You should not be proud of your size. You aren't fearing discrimination. You are fearing facing some damn responsibility for the fact that you are the reason you are as big as you are. Like I've said, everything that has led to this point is your own fault and you shouldn't be proud of it.
It's truly that simple. If you agree that every traveler deserves to fly comfortably and without fear of discrimination, then go ahead and please sign my petition and share it with everybody that you know. Let's work together to make air travel more inclusive and accommodating for everyone.
No, let's not. If you want this issue to be solved, don't be so big. Simple as that. Why in modern society are we treating morbid obesity as some incurable disease that the gods just for some reason gave to people as a luck of the draw? And it's unfair that they have to go through this bad treatment from other people. That's bullshit. Every person who is fat has chosen to be that way. And people might say that I'm only saying that because I'm skinny, right? Well, put it this way. Can you pinpoint the one reason that me, Monk, am not fat. I can guarantee you that it's not because I'm just lucky and, you know, society treats me good because of that luck. It's because I don't eat like a fucking whale. I have a healthy and balanced diet and I train like an athlete. If you want a body that will fit in with society, you're the only fucking person in the world that can change that. It's such a shame to see these type of people be brainwashed by social media to think that it's acceptable in any way to be obese and unhealthy. This whole body positivity movement is complete bullshit. You should strive to be healthy. You don't have to be in complete killer shape, but if you're okay with not being able to fit in a fucking plane seat, then you've got more than physical problems. You've got mental problems.
Did you know that more than 1 billion people in the world are plus size?
Honestly, at first I didn't believe that statistic, but with today's society, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. And I know she's gonna turn this video into some bullshit inclusivity propaganda, but truthfully, that statistic is devastating. It shouldn't be that high.
That's roughly 13% of the population. And yet, many airlines still don't have clear policies in place to accommodate plus size passengers.
Why the fuck are we trying to make fat people more comfortable? Why are we just accepting that this is a normal thing? By the way, I'm really only talking about the extreme cases here. If you don't really care about your health and you're just a little bit out of shape and you kind of just do your own thing and don't really care, then there really isn't an issue. But if you're completely out of control like this woman and you're now demanding free shit from airlines just because you can't watch what you eat, then that is nothing short of main character syndrome.
That's why I've started a petition calling on the FAA to require every airline to have a clear customer size policy in place for plus size passengers.
You could have 100,000 people sign that petition, Jalen, but at the end of the day, airlines don't give a solitary fuck about your dumb policy change, and so they shouldn't.
No one should have to endure the discomfort, embarrassment, and discrimination that often comes with being a plus size passenger trying to navigate air travel.
Yes, you fucking should. And you have no one to blame but yourself. Stop putting the responsibility onto other people to accommodate your outrageous eating habits. And please never post another video on the internet again. Anyways, I'm done. This video that you're seeing on screen right now was handpicked by YouTube just for you. So if you want a video just like this one, it's right in front of you.